Prime Minister not number one issue.
No, but
only
people
for
are saying
3%.
this is not our issue. We've rewarded Prime Minister Modi.
Yeah.
We want him to run the centre.
Sure.
We are not unhappy with what he is doing.
No,
he has our
I'm
faith.
just trying to tell for our viewers, I think the question is a direct question. What is the most important issue? So 30% are saying unemployment, 3% are saying Mr. Modi. So when you are asked to vote, you are voting for...
The reason this becomes important, Rajdeep, is that the BJP likes to believe, or at least it likes to project,
that you make it
that
presidential.
the Prime Minister can make them win anything.
Sure.
He can make you win a Lok Sabha election. The voters are wise. They was, boss, यहाँ पे तो ये CM का है ना election. Why are you bringing Modi ji into this?
Sir, Rahul, in your numbers, 42% development, 30% unemployment, 72% हो गया, inflation, which your onion 11%, 83%. So, 83% of the Bihar voter for whatever reason is unhappy. अब वो दुखी है, गुस्सा है, वो बात अलग है. But that's a very high number.
No, Rajdeep, going by this statistics, I don't remember any election which is fought 83% only on economic issues.
That's right.
This is
So
just
economic
unprecedented.
distress is very high. I think that is what we have to
Certainly.
recognize.
This is the question number one.
Absolutely.
Can NDA solve or address that question, or RJD address
That's the next question.
That is the next, of course. That's what the data.
But would we agree therefore, Rahul, that this election is
phenomenal
distinctive because this is the first election being fought at times of a pandemic, where people, whether we like it or not, have lost jobs, where reverse migration, and Biharis are the largest group of migrants, it is inevitable that economic distress will be so dominant.
Yeah. And especially when the main opposition leader makes it the main election campaign plank.
And that's where
and it makes then harder for the incumbent, because you are already in the power. If there are economic issues, you should have solved it.
No, but can
I would like to say that the BJP tried to pitch in on the economic agenda also. Remember, there was the Prime Minister's huge cutouts. The entire Patna town had these bharosa usi par, जो जमीन से जुड़ा हो, लक्ष्य जिसका बड़ा हो. हमने आपको पीछे भी किसान सम्मान निधि दी, अब भी देंगे. But I think that shift away from Nitish Kumar onto a Prime Minister only, economic agenda only, came a bit later, by which time the first phase had been
Can I point
held.
out something, Javed?
So
and I want viewers to think about this very deeply. It's not just about what is the issue. Always go down the chart to see what is not an issue. And when you look at what is not the key driving issue, caste in a state as caste-ridden as Bihar is at only 1%. Only for 1% of the voters in Bihar was caste their number one issue in determining who they wanted to vote for. So is this now, what does this mean? For a state like Bihar, where caste has been the dominant factor election after election. Also, national security only 1%. Yes, there are problems with China. There's an army amassed along the line of actual control. We have continuing problems with Pakistan. But that's not a key issue, only 1%. Because of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, only 1%. So clearly, Javed, Nitish Kumar was so badly written off in this election that only 1% of the voters thought they will vote for who they will vote for because they wanted Nitish Kumar back.
Yeah. Look, this is clearly an election where Mr. Nitish Kumar is being held to account. 15 years, everybody has a sell-by date, perhaps he's reached that. 2, the Prime Minister was not a candidate, so that was not a factor. And 3, and it's a very welcome development, because this perhaps is a blueprint, is a template which can be, if you focus on economic issues, on bread and butter issues. If it's a Rozgar elections, then all the other things, caste, communalism, whether it is
but can I be a little contrarian, Javed? Can I be a little contrarian?
You can be contrarian provided you allow me to finish.
No, because you made your point. But
no, I was still making my point.
My point to you is different. You're saying you can contest this, and maybe Professor Shastri will support me. Is that yes, economic issues matter, but I think in COVID times the issue has got magnified. That's my point.
Yes.
Look, Bihar has always had unemployment as an issue. It's not as if unemployment started.
But never this high.
You see, COVID floods. Please look at what Bihar has gone through in the last 1 year.
Yes.
Reverse migration. Now the question is, the Prime Minister's office and the centre made the effort giving 5 kilo rice and food grain per family, made the effort by giving 1,000 rupee grants the state government gave to migrant families. My question is, why have those direct benefits not given people a feeling that we would rather go with the double engine? That I am not certain. Maybe, Professor Shastri, do you agree with my theory that this election is getting magnified as the economic distress election because it's being fought in COVID times? In a state like Bihar, a state of the poor, if I may be allowed to use that word, they are a state where you have a large number of districts which are well below the poverty line. And then you hit with COVID, unemployment, it's a killer.
Rajdeep, I would agree with your point partly that this election is seeing economic issues in the backdrop of COVID. But to add to that, I would say no election is a single election issue. There are a range of issues here. The economic hardships people face, the leadership at the state level not being seen as being proactive, the opposition leader seizing the opportunity and focusing on the right set of issues. I think it's a combination of this which has made this election in Bihar look to be an election which brings economic issues to the forefront.